Hi everyone, my name is Heather Romanek. I'm a singing teacher and the founder of Rejoice Voice Studio for Women and Girls. Today I'm going to answer the question, what does it mean to sing in tune? And I'll give you a few exercises to help you do that. So I believe that most people have the basic understanding that to sing in tune sounds good and to sing not in tune sounds bad. But what does it mean to sing in tune? What does it really look like? So I'm going to give you a little demonstration. I'm going to start with singing a note in tune, and my pencil is going to be level, and then I'm going to sing out of tune and my pencil's going to drop, and then I'm going to sing in tune again and my pencil will be level. And see if you can hear the difference, if something sounds right sometimes and something just sounds off sometimes. So I'm going to do this demonstration with my organ. So what was I doing? Why did it sound, could you notice that something sounded right and then wrong and then it sounded right again? So when I was singing with the organ, I was singing the same note and then I was singing a little lower than that note. So what does it mean a little lower? It means me. My voice is going lower. Me. Though when people sing out of tune, usually their voice is just a little lower or a little higher. Me, me. There I was going higher. So let me demonstrate again for you. I'll sing with my pencil. That will represent in tune and out of tune. And I'm also going to do out of tune above the note so you can hear what that sounds like. So that was an example of singing in tune and out of tune on the same note as with another instrument. Now I'm going to sing in tune and out of tune on a different note as the organ. So here's another relationship. That's two different sounding notes playing at the same time. And I'm going to sing the upper note and I'm going to go out of tune on the upper note. So singing in tune is about a relationship between two or more notes. It can be a note that you're singing and that someone else is playing or singing, or it can be the relationship between the note that you just sang and the note that you're singing now. So let me give you a little example of two successive notes that are in tune with one another and then out of tune with one another. So here's in tune. Mi, do, mi, do, mi, do, mi, do, mi, do, mi, do. people might be wondering about A440 or A440 hertz, and they might be wondering, well, if you're not singing in tune with that, then wouldn't you be singing out of tune? And in one regard, that is absolutely true. If the other people that you're singing with or the instrument you're playing with is playing in tune with A440 and you're not, then yes, you would be out of tune. But this brings up an interesting topic, because before May 11th, 1939, there was no standard for A. This is the A that I'm talking about. Before May 11th, 1939, different countries, different companies, different organ makers had different standards for what A should be. Some were a little lower than A440 and some were a little higher than A440. There was no standard. A440 was not the standard. And in 1939, May 11th, a group of delegates got together in Europe, and the U.S. sent a letter to give their thoughts on the matter, and they came up with A440 as the standard. And in 1955, the international standard was established as A440. Now let me show you what this looks like. So this pitch pipe is tuned to A440, and this organ is tuned to something else. And it was built in 1895, before the A440 standard. So let me play them together. You can hear that they are two different notes. And you can see why they wanted to come up with a standard. Because imagine if you had two organs in a church and made by two different companies, and they had two different standards for A. The music that they would play together would just sound awful. They just couldn't do it. So singing in tune is a relationship between two or more notes. Now I'd like to give you 3 exercises to help you to be able to sing in tune. Now, some people think that they can't sing, or they can't sing in tune, or someone has told them that they're tone deaf and they believed it. I want to tell you that my experience is that I've never met anyone who wasn't able to learn how to sing in tune. Now, of course, for some people it comes very naturally. They don't even have to try, it seems, and they can just sing in tune. They were just born that way. That's a gift that God gave to them. And then other people, even within the same family, have trouble and they struggle, and they have to actually learn how to sing in tune. It is no sign of a person's intelligence. I know several people who are very intelligent. They taught themselves to read when they were 3 years old. They're very excellent at math. It comes very naturally to them, and yet they had to be taught how to match a pitch, how to sing in tune. But now they sing in tune great. So if you apply yourself and are determined, you can learn to sing in tune. If you can talk, then you can sing. So here are the exercises. The first one is in 3 parts. So you're going to pick a note, any note that you want, it doesn't matter, and you're going to move your voice down from that note you started on. So it'll be me, me, and you can start a little higher, me, me, and you can start lower, me, me. Okay, the next part to that first exercise is the same thing, but you're just going to move your voice up. So it goes like this. Me, me, and you can start lower. Me, me. And practice that until you're very comfortable with it. And then you'll move your voice up and down like this. Me. And just do that until it's easy. Okay, the second exercise is to do the same thing, but you're just going to move your voice down a little bit. So it'll be me, me. Instead of me, it's me, me. And I'd recommend that you pause the video and try these things. Me. And then you do the same thing up. Me, me. Just a little bit. Me. Compared with the first exercise. Me, me. Just a little bit. Me, me. Great. And then the third exercise is you're going to see how little you can move your voice. So you'll pick a note and just move it a little bit. Me. I was moving down, and then you'll practice moving up. Just like that. And then what I would recommend for a little more advanced practice of these exercises is once all of that's very simple and easy for you, then go back and do it with the recording, trying to sing the same note that I'm singing. So it'll sound like one note. You'll be singing right along with what I'm doing. And that will really help you to be able to sing in tune. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. Thank you for watching. May your day be blessed.